So, hello everyone. We are here now in New Zealand, together with one of our approved client in New Zealand, Sir Jeandel Fernandez. And by the way, my name is Glessy, one of the documentation officer in Enlight Migration Consultancy.
My name's Jeandel Fernandez. I'm taking Master of Applied Management at Future Skills Academy here in New Zealand. Well, before moving to New Zealand, I used to be an OFW. I worked and lived in Malaysia for 8 years. And I guess a lot of the OFWs can relate to my story. Most of the OFWs, when they experience living abroad outside of the Philippines, most of them, I would say 90%, would not want to go back and live in the Philippines. So that's my main reason. So when I realized after working and living in Malaysia for a couple of years, I realized that there's close to 0% chance for me to stay there permanently because it's just not easy to get PR nor citizenship. So that's when I started looking for other places where I could move, except the Philippines, and live permanently. And that's my main drive for wanting to look for other places, and one of them is New Zealand. The biggest fear, well, I have two biggest fears. The first one was before applying, it's getting a refusal. That's one of the biggest. And the second is leaving your comfort zone and moving to a totally different country, one that you've not visited in the past, and thrive and be successful. So that's very scary to just to think about it. So these are my biggest fears when I was or before applying. That's true. I mean, when I was younger, I know a few people from my barrio who was able to study abroad, and these people are rich. I mean, so that was imprinted in my mind that only the rich can afford to study abroad. Even studying college in Manila or in a bigger city like Cebu, only rich people can do that, can afford that. So that's why that was my mindset in the past. But it all changed when I was able to work for a few years, and then I started realizing that whatever you want in life, you can actually do as long as you put your mind to it. So I'm not from a rich family, and how was I able to make this dream a reality was just by working hard and saving, because it's one of my dreams to have international academic credentials. So this was not possible if I was not grinding and working hard and saving for this dream. The most is it's a totally different country. I've visited a few countries in the past, and New Zealand is just different. So I'd say I arrived during winter, and us Filipinos coming from a tropical country, the cold just hits you, and it's so different. So I'd say the first few new experiences would be adjusting to the cold. And then there's the different culture, different people. There's a different language, of course, that you have to speak, because we speak in Filipino back in our country. I'd say the biggest one would be adjusting to just everything new. So in yeah, I guess it's that. I'm new here, so basically just adjusting. I would say it is worth it. Um, you know when you prayed hard for something, you've dreamt about it countless of times. You kneel in front of the church and prayed for something, and now you're you're here, you're living the dream, although this is not the ultimate dream and this is not the ultimate goal yet, but you're already there. So that in itself is making me feel that it whatever we went through together, you as my agent, was all worth it. All the documentations that we prepared together, all the calls that we made, the emails that we were sending back and forth. I would say that now that I'm here, it's all worth it, and I'm very very excited for what's waiting for me in what I can make of myself here in New Zealand because of this happening right now. Now, this one, I've got a few things I want to say. Before coming to New Zealand and before applying to New Zealand, before I met you guys at Enlight, I had an experience applying for other countries, and I did DIY. And I know a lot of the people that are probably watching this video would think that yeah, if I can do it DIY, if I can do it myself, I'd do it because then I can save some money, right? So I did have an experience doing that, and it did not turn out to be in my favor. So when I met you guys, I committed, and you guys committed with me, and we got through with this process together. What I can say is you guys made the experience, the process so much easier. As long as I give you the information, the documents that you need, you guys just rocked it. You guys did what you guys are expert of doing, and look, here we are right now. So I'm very very grateful. If it's not for you guys, if I did not work with you guys, I I would not be 100% that I'll be here right now. So it's all because of you guys. You guys are very proactive in everything that needs to be done. I know there were times that I would not be responsive enough in the emails or in text, but you guys did not get tired in following up and asking for the documents that's needed. So for that, I saw uh, a great deal of professionalism. So I'm very, very grateful to you guys, to Enlight, for helping me out in making my dream turn into a reality. I would say I was in their shoes. I was I was so scared when I was still thinking about pursuing the dream. Fear is a natural thing for any human to experience. There's a lot of uncertainties, especially if you're someone who's already feeling that you're okay in life. There's a lot of people who are probably at the same age as me, mga trentahin, right? Who's already working, who already has a family, who's doing good in their life at the moment, but also has at the back of their mind have that dream to to go abroad and study, right? So it's very scary to think of leaving all that behind, leaving your comfort zone and go to another country and study. That's like you pressing the reset button. It's not easy to go or to even just think about it, like moving to a different country where you don't know a lot of people, and you'll start from scratch again because you'll be a student and all that. And also the fear of losing money, right? Because the process costs a lot of money, right? You pay the agency, you pay the visa fees, you spend for all these documents, you pay the tuition and all that. So it's all very scary. But my mindset in that is, if you don't try, you would not know. If you would not give it a shot, you would not know. So it's all gamble. Everything in life is a gamble, right? If you don't bet, you wouldn't know if you'll win or if you lose, right? So when I took a chance at you guys, and when I took a chance at New Zealand, I made a bet and said to myself that, okay, it's very scary, but let's give it a try, because we would not know. And here I am. I'm here because of you guys' help, and I'm very hopeful that I will thrive here, and reach the ultimate goal. So for those who are scared at the moment, you give it a shot, because I guess that's what life is all about. Always, my mindset, or yeah, my mindset always reminds me that if you don't give it a shot, you would not know whether you'll get it or not. And if I know, a lot of people would also think that I'll spend all this money, time, and effort. What if I don't succeed there? That's also a very valid fear, and that's also something that I'm thinking and right now. But if you look at it this way, and this is my mindset at the moment, even if I don't succeed here, I know a lot of people who want to move here as a student because they want to be PR, they want to be citizens, right? If I don't succeed and hit that ultimate goal, at least I'll leave the country full of experiences, living and studying and working here in New Zealand. I'll bring home with me the academic credentials that I gained internationally, the experience of working with different kinds of people of different race and ethnicities. So it's not at all a loss. It's not at all sayang, because you'll bring that with you. So that's my answer to that question.
So thank you so much, Sir Jeandel. Very inspiring ang imuhang mga gisulti na words. And I hope that for our future international students, I hope that you have learned something. And if you really want to achieve your goal, you should go for it. And as what Sir Jeandel said, life is a gamble. So dapat, if you want something, muhimo jud go way to reach your goal. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and thank you so much, Sir Jeandel, for your time. And this is our first time to meet, and diri pa jud sa New Zealand. Yeah. So thank you so much once again, sir, and thank you, guys. Bye.